Then moving up to the N3, so this is a really popular float nowadays, the pencil type float. Again, crosses over really, crosses over from rivers to lakes. A float that's great for whip fishing as well, and for speed fishing. For me, the great advantage of using a pencil float is the fact that there's very little resistance when you strike.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's not a float for holding back hard in a flowing river. It's a float for deeper, slower rivers, where you're going to be able to present the bait and control the bait and benefit from that lovely slim design and the clean strike out the water.
That's really important as well, because everybody associates pencils primarily with whip fishing.
Yeah.
But I'm exactly the same as you. I'll use that even when there's a little bit of flow on.
Yeah.
But if I know that I've got an area where this is where they're feeding, I'll run it down and I know I'm going to get a bite quick.
Yeah.
But the strike is so much cleaner.
Definitely.
But there's less resistance to a fish.
Absolutely. And we've gone for a stainless steel short stem to balance up with the long balsa body.
Just a little bit of weight.
And you'll notice that shape, it does enable you some control. You know, the shape of that balsa there does enable you to have some control. Perhaps if it's windy, you can back shot it and just help to control the float through your peg, get the best presentation. For me, the two smaller sizes, so the 0.5 and the 0.7, be a very useful float for hemp fishing on deeper rivers and lakes. It's a perfect sort of presentation for hemp and for fishing on the drop. So it's not just about fishing on the bottom with these floats.
I must admit, in the Thames in the summer, which probably doesn't flow as much as the rivers that you're fishing as well, it's probably my go-to float. It used to be a fairly bulbous body down float, but the positivity of the bites and the cleanliness of the strike is totally different. It's so much better.
Now, that would also cross over to deep canals as well, like the Gloucester Canal. So that's a very, very versatile pattern.